trying to get situated here. Should have done this. So my lunch break. I should have maybe titled this. I don't even know if yeah, I guess I'm live. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm trying to stay positive despite what's going, everything. My constant mental struggles. And it's been getting worse, but I needed to get out into the sun today. I need to get out. A lot of it, I know what's causing it to be worse than what it is. But I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I know all of you, everyone's felt this way. They've just been tired. Not taking care of myself. Gosh, this place brings back so many memories. I got it blocked off where you can't access this spot anymore. But I guess the people that live right around here or whatever, you still walk over here. It's a good place to, well, I should probably bring my dog to the dog park. This isn't technically a dog park, but there's tons of tennis balls, and people have always brought their dogs up here for as long as I can remember. But we would come out. Whoops. Oh, wow. I got the. Let's see here. Yeah, but when I worked in food and beverage, we come out here late at night and have a couple of people would join us, and we get up a group after the bars let out and whatnot, come up here about 3 in the morning until the sun came up. We come out here and we throw these glow-in-the-dark frisbees. It was a lot of fun at the time. It's a lot of memories. Made up some botched songs, or I'm sure y'all have done it before as well. Made up your own song, words to different songs. Yeah, guys, I'm just seriously, oh man, like I gotta say, I never would like to sound like a fucking curmudgeon. And I'm trying to figure out an angle to take this channel, make another channel, or do something. Just to kind of maybe help people in a way, in my odd way. Just from, it's real bright out here. I don't know let's see here, live chat. Yeah, just help people in my own weird way. Maybe whoever's probably struggled with brain injuries and addiction and stuff like that. I'm sitting. I noticed my stuttering and shakiness has been getting worse. memory, and I finally got to a point in my life, and I really, I mean, I've gotten here before, but I'm just at a point where I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking care of my appearance. I've lost over 20 pounds. I mean, I don't even want to weigh myself. Not. My house is a wreck. I'm just a slob. But who else, nobody's going to take care of. The only person you could rely on to take care of yourself is you, right? Just a fucking struggle. I'm sick of fucking struggling. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. I am tired. I'm worn down and I am tired. I know that's such a shitty thing to say. Gosh, what else is it? Yeah, most of it, I mean, some of this is self-inflicted indeed. Some of it isn't. I just noticed my deteriorating. It is what it is. In the moments where I think, well, oh yeah, I'll do something and try to fix it, or start doing stuff differently. It just got where it overwhelms my thinking. But I guess one thing positive I'm doing right now is just sitting under the sun on a nice day during my lunch break. I thought, should I just pick up and leave and go away, go somewhere else? I know I need to get out of here. I've been here too long. It's definitely worn out as welcome. Here, as in this town. I mean, it's hurt. But, I mean, moving's not going to solve anything. It's just cause more. I mean, where I live is, honestly, if you look at the nation, it's probably one of the cheaper places to live. Life is a struggle. Brian, I've been doing a lot of thinking about that as well. Yes. And, gosh, yes, that brings up a good point about many things. Yes, I have thought about that as well. Created, just sort of like how we're stuck in these bodies of ours, but our mind. My mind thinks at a different on a different level than I can speak. If that makes any sense at all. I can't articulate things that I think about or things that I want to do, things I enjoy, topics, a whole slew of things. I'm horrible about getting my point across. I'm a mumbler. Yes, the old me is got to go. Because if not, it's gonna be, I can't snap with my left hand. It's gonna be like that, and yeah, another 20 years are gonna go by. Well, I say nobody comes up here or used to bring their dog up here, but we got one person coming up on the side, bringing their dog. Is nice to see. Let's see. I don't know what type of dog that is. It's pretty cool looking. Yeah. Hey, puppies. Hi there.
How's it going?
Good. Hey, pup. What's her name? Dormy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Cool dog. Yeah.
Dormy, let's go, baby.
Get away from that guy. Yeah, I definitely need to get a tan. Because summer's right around the corner. Just like we have no spring here. Maybe a week or two of it. But I see that next week will be March 1st. Because poodle mix. Yeah, that's I like their beards. Those type of dogs with the beards, and I like how poodles. They're very smart and they don't shed either. SHED. I know my language. It would be good to have a dog that didn't shit either, but a dog. Yeah, you create a dog you don't have to let outside. Whatever my dog is mixed with those type of the shepherd, pit bull, something, whatever it is. But she does go through spells where she sheds quite a bit, but I love her, and that's my girl. She really keeps me going, and I feel so bad. Stuffed animal. Yeah, but God bless her. My friend had an awesome dog. One of the dogs that I had one of the closest bonds with in my life. And unfortunately she has passed away. But he said, yeah, whenever she passes away, he had said this a long time ago. He said, I'm gonna get her stuffed and get an electronic mechanism put in her tail and stuff, and just joking around. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Yeah, that dog was great. She went on a lot of trips with us out. She's definitely an adventure dog. But yeah, I've kind of looked into you know, where I'm at, my job, it is, if I'm able to do what I do, and it doesn't pay. I make enough to get by, but I've found out I can get by on very little for the most part. I have no real needs or wants. Neither one of those things. If anything, it would be travel, or just more so than that, just setting up my mother and my son. And my son, though, he never asked for anything. He does it. Do it. Let's go to a question. And if I should be able to answer that off the top of my head, being in the situation I am. Oh gosh, what would I really like to do? And I thought about this today, actually. I really want to help others, okay? And I thought about this, that I want to start getting back into volunteering. I don't, I would, I don't want to necessarily speak on certain stuff I volunteered in the past in a way to make it like I'm some tremendous volunteering thing. But I used to go down to the Salvation Army every once in a while. I would volunteer in the food line down there, just distribute trays and help clean up. But I quit going there because the cough happened around the world, and then their policies didn't line up with my beliefs, and but I'm not gonna badmouth them. But I want to look for a different, personally, I want to look for a different agency, or I say agency, a different organization to volunteer with. Money's not a huge issue for me, but we all just need it. Yes, it is. It really is, and by doing that alone, and thank you for bringing that up. From doing that alone, it really helps put things in perspective, because somebody's always has it worse. And a lot of most of the people that I run across that are in these situations, they are highly intelligent in one form or another. Just shit happens, and they're probably in a rut like myself, but maybe where they don't have a roof over their head. That's one thing I am blessed and afforded with, is I do have a roof over my head, and I won't make any. I will say that if it wasn't for my mother's letting me live there, and I would either be sleeping on the floor somewhere or outside, most definitely. And I need to just, thanks for dropping by, Brian. I appreciate it. I really do, man. You're right about that. I do. Here's the situation. Basically, my grandmother's 100 years old. She has some dementia setting in, and she, she, like I said, she's 100 years old. The world is a totally different place than what she grew up in. So she just basically sits in her little chair all day. She's at that point in her life, but she is a God-fearing woman, and his. Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Brian. You're an awesome dude. I was gonna say too, that was one of the things that I need to start writing a lot of things down, talking points. But my my brain was just. I went to where did I go? Wendy's, and I got a chicken sandwich and a Coke. I haven't been eating well at all. I'll get off work and I'll go home, and I'm just not taking care of myself. I'm not buying groceries for myself. I'll buy dog food, but it's like I just want to get home, and I just want to forget I exist for a little while. Just let you. I'm just tired and exhausted. But yes, going back to think of my mom every day. Yeah, I do go by there, but I definitely need to go by there more, because my mother, she lives across town with my grandmother in her house. Therefore, my grandmother does not have to go into assisted living at this point. And my uncle, which is her brother, lives. My uncle, lives right around the corner from there also. So. And if they need anything, they'll always call. And I say, they can. If it's an emergency, they can always call work if they couldn't get in touch with me. Oh, fast food is horrible. I hate it. I just did this just because it was a means to just having something on my stomach. I never drink sodas, but I'm always drinking water. But for some reason, a Coke sounded good. But I'll honestly. I won't drink. If I drink half of this, it'd be a miracle. I'm just kind of sipping on it because I left my water in the car. But I've cut down the cigarettes to where I just had that one in my truck. That was my backup cigarette in the glove box. But I get my nicotine fix from, I know I've shown these before, these little pouches. I don't like to endorse any brands or anything like that. But I do like, I don't know, it's a vice of mine that I've had for a long time. And you're right, Brian, because, I'll definitely, and I know it'd be like the same, the situation that was with my father, that it bothers me so bad that there's so many times where it's a very long story of how everything kind of played out. But whenever he first got put into some stuff, he went into a nursing. He had dementia. And the nursing home that from the military, they had put him, with everything, they had put him in a nursing home, but it was not a good place at all. So, and it was about an hour and some change away. And to make a long story short, heck, I'll give anything away for, I'll sell shoes off my feet, shirt off my back, whatever I can, a lung, a kidney, or whatever for one of my family members. But it did, that shit's expensive, even with any insurance. If you're going to stay in a decent adult care facility, especially one that was local here, that wasn't covered under any of the insurance is basically out of pocket. It bankrupts a family, but he would not have wanted to live the way he did. And I see a lot of similarities in the way that his mind started to deteriorate, which he had a lot stronger mind than what I do. And he was a lot stronger willed than myself as well. But yeah, there were some times where he was a great father, but it was just some. Later, brother. Yeah, I'm sitting here babbling. I need to get back to work anyways. Peace to you, and God bless you, brother. Love you, man. You're a good dude, man, and you know it. You're always around. Yeah, seem to come around, and it always cheers me up and helps me out. Thank you, bro. And all of you guys, you guys know who you are that stopped by. And you know, I'm gonna try to make some better videos here and do some better stuff. I was wanting to look into a GoPro because my hands are just so shaky, even with the stability. Let's see, maybe because I had it, but yeah. Anyways, let me see here. I'll get up and I'll start walking back to the truck. I mean, this place where this used to be the old the medical college. And my grandmother actually, no, I'm sorry. This was not the medical college. This was where the old veterans facility was. And my grandmother actually worked there, right on where I'm standing probably. She worked most of her life, or her adult life, at the veteran facility. I can't, gosh, words. Y'all know what I'm saying. Veteran facility. And trying to clip after myself. I'm gonna pick that cigarette butt up. I don't want any dog to move this chair back where I found it, because I know we're not allowed to come in here, but you know, that's a nice place to sit during lunch, you know. Brought this to try to be a makeshift stand, but it didn't work. Me and the never-ending search for a decent mount. I'll be 100 years old trying to do YouTube videos and look for a good mount that doesn't make shaky videos. But check out how old these magnolia trees are. I mean, they're ancient. There's some around the other side. I mean, you can walk up them, into them, but they're going to be blooming here in a few months, and you know, they're just gorgeous. Many fond memories of this park. What it is the guy who owns that owned the local newspaper. He owned all of this land here, or he had bought all this land, and it just kind of sat here, and they built, they kind of developed up and around it. There's a big magnolia out in the middle of the field there, and they have a whole row. Whoops, sorry about that. Have a whole row of them through here. There's some oaks down there, just some really old specimens. You can see right there. There's the flower right there, the bud, and it's gonna be. Well, there's a better. You can see that one better. That bud there. It's gonna be a giant magnolia flower, Magnolia grandiflora. Very special trees. That is one thing, no matter where I lived, that is one, that is something that reminds me of where I live and have lived my whole life, or magnolia trees. They are a bitch though to rake up, as you can see. If you happen to have them in your yard, but gosh, are they beautiful, and they just smell. They smell good to me, and I'm a person who doesn't like a lot of different scents and whatnot. But yeah, you know, I just need to try to, you know, do one thing, one thing at a time. Do it and try to do it the best I can. Yeah, this is how a long time ago people would pull up and then drop their families and members off. Maybe I'll come back here and do a video one day and kind of put it all together with some old pictures. That reminds me, I need to see my I'm from the South. I know people say aunt, their aunt and uncle, but here's my aunt, like the bug. I need to see my aunt, my auntie. I need to go by and see her. The one that's still around. I happen to lose my, did I? You know, people come and people go, and their stories, you know, so stories, they're just really, you know, of who that person was and what they did. You know, getting back to it, my mind wanders. It's just, everyone knows. But I just want to talk to her about some stuff. She knows a lot of history about all this type of stuff. Yeah, the roads around here, they're all brick through here. And the town was really small, and they just have kind of kept it. But anyways, there's one of the local golf courses there. So they got it where you can't access it. I mean, the park area. Yeah. Oh, well, you guys take care. And thank you. Peace. Thank you, Brian.